You did it! Yeah! Okay, but like, I was like hanging. Sorry, I was like looking to God for that one. Hello! Welcome back to Girl Talk. This week I am joined by Tira. Hi everyone, I'm Tira. I'm one of the collaborators on the team. I manage the Facebook page and I'm here for the best moral and feminist support. This week we're here to talk about the new film Ghostbusters, which has received more hate than any film I can remember getting in the past few years, if not my entire movie-going life. Despite the fact that the 4 female leads are very popular and strong comedic actors. As many of you probably know, this is not an original film. In fact, it was based off of a franchise from the 80s which featured popular men in comedy. From the start, this movie received a lot of hate because of misogyny. Misogyny, for those of you who don't know, is the hatred of women. From the beginning, there were a lot of plans to boycott the film. Through the internet, a lot of people were going through Rotten Tomatoes, taking the ratings and trying to get them as low as possible before they had even seen the film or before anyone else had seen the film. This is probably in part due to what I would deem old nerd culture. That is to say, the spaces which did not allow women to participate or enjoy films in the same way that men could. Often this meant that women were forced to be used as props or for sex appeal. Ironically, this movie fights misogyny, showing us that these women are just as capable as kicking ass and being strong, emphasizing a lot on the fact that they're just Ghostbusters, they're doing their jobs, and they're just here to be this ghost killing squad instead of, oh look at us, we've put 4 women in the lead. Likewise, this film breaks down a lot of tropes that are featured when women are put into leading roles. First of all, it passes the Bechdel test, which means that it has at least 2 women having a conversation with each other about something other than men for a considerable amount of time. Ghostbusters does this with flying colors. Another really great thing about the film is that they did not pit women against each other. There was no competition over careers or over men or anything like that. In fact, there were no romantic pursuits. The closest we even got to that was the platonic relationship between Abby and Aaron, or even the rest of the Ghostbusters team. Finally, there are 2 other tests that the Ghostbusters film passes. One is the sexy lamp test, which means that no woman could be replaced with a sexy lamp and allow the plot to remain intact. And my most favorite test, the Furiosa test, which is, did it make men angry? One reason to why men were angry is because it was 4 women in the leading roles. They were able to get more screen time, as well as they're all older. And in Hollywood, it's really hard to see older women playing roles. They're usually replaced by young actors. Cool fact! Leslie Jones is the oldest cast member to ever be in SNL. In the film, there's a character named Kevin who is played by the one and only Chris Hemsworth, and his character serves as a satire of not only the sexy secretary trope, but also the dumb blonde, both of which are normally cast to women. And he is also the only character who could be replaced in a sexy lamp test. Okay, but like really? Because at the end, he became the villain. Yeah, but I still think that the villain could have possessed a sexy lamp. Good point. And finally, Kevin is the only character who was incapable to join the Ghostbusters team. Although Leslie Jones' character Patty was also not a physicist, she was at least able to use her smarts and knowledge of New York and her ambition and desire to help her friends to help kick butt and save the day. Unfortunately, despite all of the good that her character played into the Ghostbusters film, she received the most hate, especially through Twitter. This hate was led by a conservative tech editor who has since been banned from Twitter. This kind of hate and constant desire to drag the film down is only, again, reflective of the systemic misogyny running rampant in our society and also Hollywood. By systemic misogyny, I mean that by which of the likes of the hate against Leslie Jones, the dislikes that flooded the YouTube trailer, the Reddit dude bros who are trying to sway the reviews, and most recently, writers who are skewing the language around the box office reviews to make it seem as though the film is tanking. Personally, I know that we really enjoyed the film. A few things that we would like to see more of, hopefully in a sequel, can't wait, but I'm trying, is a more of an intersectional approach. I would like to see this in all film, but I feel like this movie definitely has the potential. It would be people with different abilities, class, age, race, and sexuality. Another cool fact, Kate McKinnon is actually the first openly lesbian cast member on SNL. To conclude, Ghostbusters, you would better have a sequel. If you liked our video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, let us know what you thought in the comments on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or Tumblr. And we'll see you next Monday.